Hi everyone, I'm Mark Rosenthal with you on this Sunday night. Isn't it amazing you're living through history? We've had so much snow. We have so much to talk about. But everybody's saying, Mark, where's spring? They're so desperate. They're so desperate to get out of this. So I picked a little song to inspire you. You know where spring is? Do you know what you've got to do in your mind? Now listen to this. Sam and Dave. Yeah, baby. Come on. Yeah, hold on. Spring is coming. Spring is coming. The question is, when is it coming? Not soon enough. Not to a neighborhood near you. Quickly, let's go over some snowfall amounts. Falmouth had 14 inches. Harwich had a foot on Cape Cod. Dartmouth had 22.8. Acushnet, 22 inches. Incredible stuff. New Bedford, 21 inches. Then we go the other way, up around Cranes Beach. In Ipswich, they had 22 inches. Salisbury had 20 inches of snow. I'm looking at the big totals here. Wilmington, Mass, 17.5. Acton, 16.6. Newton, 16.2. Now, Boston had 16.2. So for the season so far, I just talked to the good folks of the National Weather Service in Taunton, 95.7 inches, and it's only the middle of February. We're going for the all-time record. I believe 107 inches. That was the winter of 95 and 96. Incredible stuff. Love this stuff. I know, you're probably leaving the room. That would be my move. Let's check out the weather headline and see what we have for you. We have bitter cold weather tonight. Dangerous wind chill. Wind chill advisory remains in effect. Now, some light snow is possible on Tuesday. Right now, it just does not look like a big deal. There may or may not be some additional problems here on Wednesday. I'm working on that. More bitter cold to follow, and by and large, yeah, you guessed it, we're in a stormy and cold weather pattern. So we do have that wind chill advisory in effect throughout much of the region, with the dark blue areas as a winter weather advisory. Cape Cod and southeast New Hampshire for lots of blowing and drifting there. In the purple offshore is a marine storm warning for winds still gusting to 55 knots. Now, it's very early this evening. Temperature in Boston is running close to 10. Then, of course, you move off to the north and west. It goes into the single numbers, and it's below zero now from Glens Falls, Albany, up to Burlington and to Sherbrooke. And this below zero air is being forced south with a very strong northwest wind. And I think even Boston later on tonight will drop below zero. Now, as we look at the national map, here's what's going on. Here's the intense low. Look at this, down to 967 millibars. It's clobbering the Canadian Maritimes with heavy rain on the east side with a warm southeast wind. On the north side, heavy snows are falling. So we have big low pressure here and big high pressure building in for the northern Great Lakes. In between the two, you see these lines. These are isobars, equal lines of air pressure. The closer they are together, the stronger the wind. And that's what we have, strong northwest winds for tonight. Now, let's look at the latest satellite loop, and I want to show you that this storm situation almost has an eye to it. I want to bring that back one more time. Right there, look at that fly to the north. Now, here's the next bit of moisture. This is riding along the subtropical jet stream, picking up Gulf of Mexico moisture. You're going to have a snowstorm from Kentucky, Tennessee, the Virginias, Washington, Baltimore, Philly, New York City by late Monday night and Tuesday. We'll be on the northern edge of that. The best shot is for Cape Cod and the islands, but we could see an inch or two of snow in Boston. That's certainly possible. So let's jump ahead. We'll put on the Tuesday surface weather map thanks to the GFS model, and they have a low fairly far south of New England. It's weak, it's flat, it's moving along. And as we paint on the upper levels of the atmosphere at the same time, 1 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, this is the 500 millibar map, jet stream level. You see a little kink in the flow right there. This represents a little bit of energy actually being sheared out as it comes northeast. So it might be instrumental in giving us a little bit of light snow. But this is what I'm concerned about. Notice all this energy hanging back into the northern plain states. I mean, something's got to give on this. GFS isn't quite seeing it yet. And one more thing here. I wanted to show you that the moisture for Tuesday afternoon, we are in 90%. You see the darker green right here. This represents precipitation falling in the form of snow at 1 o'clock, but it's getting ready to end by late Tuesday afternoon. I just don't see it as a big deal. Now, let's talk about the Wednesday potential. Now, the GFS map at that point in time says there's a surface low a gazillion miles east of the Virginia Capes, and we're just cold with the north and northwest wind. But not so fast, Jasper, because I want to show you again that trough of low pressure is fairly sharp. See this little spoke right in here? it might mean the storm could get a little closer to the coast. I'll be watching it for you. You know, every time they've been saying that the storm's going to miss us, there's trough of low pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere sharpens up, and we'll see. But there's a trough coming through this ridge, so that could screw things up a little bit. We'll see. I mean, it's still several days away. All right, enough with the we'll sees. We'll see this. Let me get my little cursor off the forecast. I hate sloppy handwriting. You should see my handwriting. I'm a lefty. I write like I'm in third grade. All right, that's enough about me. What do you think about me? Overnight, it's wind chill warnings are in effect. Clear, windy, bitter cold. 3 below to 12 below. The wind will make it feel 10 to 35 degrees below zero. You need to bundle up. Tomorrow, after a bitterly cold start, strong February sun will take the temperature up to about 18. Clouds will increase tomorrow night. There could be a period of light snow developing here before noon on Tuesday and ending late in the day. An inch or two is possible in Boston, maybe 2 to 4 in the Cape. That's my best guess right now. Wednesday, there may not be some additional light snow. It's 24. Then another bitter blast of air is coming in here Wednesday night, Thursday, and Friday. I know you've had enough. I haven't had enough. I think it's pretty interesting. I know you want to punch me in the face. Go ahead. Take your best shot. This is a face a mother could love. Mama? Anyway, that's it. You can see that I'm losing my mind. No sleep. It's always a lot of fun. So, of course, we'll be around. We'll keep you posted. I'm meteorologist Mark Rosenthal. Please stay tuned for updates.